Hi, this is Joe from howtoformanllc.org, and today we are going to be forming an LLC in the state of Idaho. Now, to form an LLC in Idaho, you must first select an LLC name or a name for your LLC. And the first thing that you're going to do before we can get these steps in forming our LLC is we want to make sure that the name that we're choosing is not already registered. So if you go down here to this Idaho LLC Search, and if you go in the description, you can go right to this web page. And if you click that, it'll bring you to the LLC state site for Idaho that we have put in our website so that you can search any entity name. So for example, say we wanted to be named Real Estate LLC and we wanted to see if it was available. We just type in real estate, hit search, and see what comes up. Now these are the closest listings to real estate, and real estate liaisons is number 1. So real estate LLC has not been taken, even though there's different variations of real estate. So then we can go back and start the process because we know our name is not registered yet. So in Idaho, to form an LLC, you must fill out an Idaho Certificate of Organization. Now this is the official form in Iowa to make an LLC. So we're going to click on that, and it's a PDF that'll load. Now this is straight from the state. The name of your limited liability company is, we just type in Real Estate LLC, and you just keep going. It's only 2 pages. The complete street and mailing address of its initial designated office, you just type that in here. Now this is the only thing that is kind of tricky for some people who haven't done this before. The name and complete street address of the registered agent. Now the registered agent is someone who acts almost like a representative of your LLC. Anytime that there is any legal notice being sent to your LLC, anytime that you need to, there are any fees that the state may have, they're going to send it to this person and this address. So this can be the owner, but a lot of times with LLCs you'll see this being the accountant or an attorney for the person or LLC. So you just want to make sure that this line is almost as important as the owners, because if you don't get a specific legal matter that shows up on this doorstep, it could be an issue for you. So let's go down to the next step. At least one member. Remember that member in the LLC world means owner. So you want to write down who the owners are. If there's just one owner, you write one owner. And if there's a manager of the LLC, most of the time if you're a bigger company, you'll have a manager. But most of the time if you're just doing this yourself, you're probably a one-man operation or a partnership. So you're going to be just writing down the owners here. But you could be writing down the managers if you are that big. Mailing address for future correspondence, annual report notices. This is a little bit like what we talked about for the registered agent. You want to probably have the same address be in both of these. And I would just leave this blank. And signatures, you write signature, type name, and then you come down to here where it just tells you all the instructions. If you really don't know, I'll say line 1, line 2, and you can go back up and match it up, and it'll give you a better description than probably I gave on what they all are. You'll have a filing fee. It's only $100, which is not that much considering that other states out there like Illinois are $600. Expedited service, if you want it done a little quicker, you say you're all set to go, add $20. It doesn't say how much faster you're going to get it, but I would assume that you're going to get it immediately when they get it. They'll process it. When you have your check for $100, or if you're going to expedite it, $120, and this form completed, you want to send it all to this address down here. After you send it to this address, all you have to do is wait about 5 to 10 business days, and there you go. You have an LLC. Now, if you want to get a step ahead, after you have filed, you can apply for an EIN number. Let's open this up. This is a EIN number, is otherwise known as a tax ID number. Now, in order to open up a bank account, you're going to need one of these. It acts just like a social security number does for you personally. Now, all you have to do is go down, click this button. It's completely free, takes about 5 minutes, and your LLC will be able to open up a bank account immediately when you get it back from the state. One other thing you may want to consider is getting an Idaho LLC Operating Agreement. Now, if you notice, it asks for the owners in the certificate of organization, but did not ask how much the owners own of the LLC. So especially if you have more than one member, it's highly recommended to get one of these operating agreements so that before you and your partner work really hard on whatever you're creating, that you know what the deal is between each other. But that's it. That's how you form an LLC in the state of Idaho.